Alright, that was Act 3, Side 2 completed. So let's move on to Act 3, Mission 2. An old friend, deep in the Lost Leagues, Emmerich decides strange times call for strange magic. Let's play the mission and see what Emmerich's got to say.
My queen.
My queen, I need to request something of you.
Huh?
Request something? Go ahead. These marshlands have an unusual property. A property we may be able to take advantage of. The barrier between the world of the dead and the world of the living is particularly thin here. If I invoke certain kinds of magic, it may allow me to speak with those who have passed. As such, I am asking you, both as my queen and as his daughter, if I may attempt to reach King Mercival.
Father.
Could I talk to him too? I'm afraid that would be impossible. Only the one who casts the spell is able to see and speak with the spirits.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I understand. You talk to him for the both of us, and let him know how much I miss him.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mercia. Please stay in the camp, even if you hear the sounds of combat. This is necromantic magic, and it will draw the undead to me.
What?
Oh, okay. Maybe tell me that first next time. Because that is my dad you're talking about. You know.
I have a spell for this.
I can begin the spell using the surface of the pool ahead. Once I start, the undead will sense our presence. They'll be drawn towards the magic, so we must stay alert. Commune with Mercival's ghost. Now that is an objective you don't normally see. Also, we have 2,400 gold and no villages, no barracks, no strongholds. Is this a statue? That might be a statue. But I've heard that they're Caesar specific, so I'll ignore that for the time being. So, does it have to be Emmerich that lands on this? Doesn't seem to have a specific tile to do so. Yeah. Is it just a wait with Emmerich? Okay. We'll try it. I will begin casting the spell. Looks like it does have to be Emmerich. It's Merciful! Your Highness! Emmerich! I'm so glad I've reached you.
Listen.
And I, Emmerich! Listen, we don't have much time. You're all in grave danger.
It isn't safe.
I know, the Felheim hordes. It's more than the hordes, Emmerich. There's... The undead are approaching! Ah, they don't spawn directly in front of us. Oh, okay. I'm going to keep talking to him as we go through. Okay. This magic is so unstable. The undead presence has disrupted my link with Mercival. The king's spirit is still close by. We must fight our way through and attempt to reach him once more. Alrighty. So, you guys... I'm going to ignore you. Yep. Basically, any of them trapped in the forest, I'm going to ignore because they won't be able to reach me. And there's no point trying to fight them in the forest either way because, yeah. Could do first turn advantage though. That might be handy, especially with alchemists. What to do? Well, swordsmen stick with Emmerich. Do we even get reinforcements? If we don't, then I kind of want to just keep running as far as I can go. So let's try that. So, yeah. Don't go into the forest with this one. Just make a nice little cross shape in the middle. Now, those guys in front of us might cause us some problems. But we just gotta keep pressing onwards. So, Emmerich up front. Swordsman can go next to him. Let's see. I don't want to go in the river, though. Yeah, that -2 terrain defense, I did not pay enough attention to the first time I played on a map with rivers. So we'll put you there. Now might be the time to try it. First turn advantage with you. So yeah. Casting spells, undead magic. Also, it's raining, so lightning should be more effective. Tink, tink. Alright, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 movement maybe. So go. Actually, go here with you. Get full movement range. Oh, of course, because they're alchemists, you can heal. So they'll be expecting you to do healing, and that's why you've got so much money. Okay, that makes more sense. So these are going to be the units we have to play with. And Emmerich's going to be recovering health over time anyway. So yeah, figure out the most cost-effective way of healing, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 77. Can I go into the forest? I can. So 120 seems good to me. Ta-da. Okay. This 7 health unit, let's take it out on the other side. Yep. Good to me. Now, Emmerich's going to take the lead on this first dude. 70%, that should be alright. No. Don't try going backwards. I don't think that's a good strategy, so... let's attack.
This should do the trick.
Rattling bones. Okay, so yeah, he can go left of Emmerich but not behind. So you're safe there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. So you'll be safe next to this. Actually, suppose. No, this is right. That counts as river, so I don't want to put the knight there. Oh, the swordsman rather. Okay. Seems sensible. Yep, he's gone. Emmerich's going to tank some hits, but it'll be hunky-dory. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 28%. That's kind of annoying if that's not going to be a kill. Let's see. So instead of that, we should make sure we finish him off as a kill. There we go. This seems like it's going to be a fairly long map as well. I'm expecting 20 plus turns on this. Because if we have Mercival in this lake, Mercival in this lake, and Mercival in this lake, maybe, or the statue perhaps. Yeah, it's going to take a while. That's fine. So, let's see. Emmerich, attack 49%. You attack 17%. Would it be better to just block with the Cherrystone? Maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Let's block with the Cherrystone.
Cherrystones, defend us!
So they can't get past that now. That swordsman can go here, safe and sound, with a defense boost. Worth it to heal? I think it's worth it to heal. There we go. So this swords unit is going to be here with a defense boost. Oh, also, because we've got alchemists, they should get the crit bonus instantly because they'll have increased defense. Now that I think about it. So that will be mega good. Yeah, so Emmerich, you're going to move up as far as you can so you can bait out the archer. This alchemist... yeah, just use the alchemists. Zap them away. And then we can do a heal next turn. So you move up. You move up. And you stay behind and mega crit. And that pike movement is not going to come anywhere near us. Okay. Alright, so who's better to first strike? Probably the alchemist. But since there's nothing else, so yeah. So attack with you. I can use the bottom alchemist to heal potentially. If I've got the range for it. So let's finish you off. There we go. Right. So this alchemist can move here, and when they do a heal, it will go there. So I actually want to move this knight there, and we can heal for 300. So you only get a limited amount of heals, but you shouldn't necessarily need to heal Emmerich all that often. Okay. We're gonna get any spawns? No? Cool. That's what I like to see. So you go behind Emmerich, you go in front of Emmerich, you go in front of Soldier and heal. And you bring up the rear. Okay. Try not to get too hasty on the heals now. Oh, poor infantry. There's just no way he's going to catch up. Speaking with Mercival again will draw more undead towards us. I should gather the troops and keep everyone close. Yes, just seemed like a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, max range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is safe to do for this turn. Bringing up the rear. You made it! Listen! What's happening now has begun aeons ago, before Felheim, before Cherrystone. A great war between nations long forgotten. Merciful lie.
You must listen!
You must listen! More undead. Yep. Pretty much where I expected him to be. Would have been a bit annoying if he was in, like, in the forest. Oh, that's a vampire. Okay, okay. And that's an alchemist. So, what's Emmerich's groove on? 50%? So, let's see. 77 on them. 42 on them. Ooh. Crits, though. Crits could be handy. Alright, let's see. You're not a problem this turn, so let's see. This is plains, that's forest. Can't reach that though. 54, 37, 36, 23. So we will crit with you. Emmerich will finish them off. Does that build up enough groove for him for another Cherrystone?
I have a spell for this.
Yes, it does. So, next turn we can ensure some crits if we need to. I think, yeah. It's a shame that swordsmen don't crit when next to each other like pikemen do, because that would be handy. But so we'll attack with you and then finish off with the alchemists if we can. But yeah, I found this last stream, alchemists are not very strong against each other, which is a little annoying, but yeah, 38%. So that's neutralize this alchemist. So if they try and attack anyone, they'll get suicided, so that's fine. And this knight, I keep calling them knights even though they're technically not knights, but they look like the traditional knights to me, as not as in the cavalry, but as knights of yore. Alright, so Yeah, okay, okay. So this archer... Let's see, where can this vampire go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's actually fine if we just keep moving up this way. So we'll wait here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so that's safe now. Double check. Yep, so above the alchemist is safe. Now, okay. So what I want to do, I think, is put Emmerich in the path of the archer. And Elder Shield there.
This should protect us.
Okay. So now this vampire. So 2 spaces above the soldier is safe now. But I'm not going to be able to reach that with this unit, so we'll put them there instead. And now this. Yeah. Okay. So right of the Cherrystone is safe. Yeah. Let's go right to the Cherrystone. Okay. They go for Cherrystone rather than the units. Interesting. Come on, suicide towards me. Suicide towards me. Right. So. 58. You're dead from any alchemist hit. So... Do I want to use Emmerich here? 100%? Yep. And then I think use the alchemist to kill the archer and the vampire and let the soldiers bring up the rear. Or maybe even do a first strike if they can. So you can reach... Oh, Emmerich... It said 100% and he survived with 2. That's annoying. So I guess in that case... 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, crit with you, or just double check vampire dies. Yeah, it does, okay. So, crit with you on the archer. So, you're not a problem anymore. Uh-huh. Now, this soldier... 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I can just go straight through. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So, we'll finish off this infantry with the low health one. Now, this... That soldier can't reach. So, it was 1, 2, 3... No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I was getting at. Okay. So we'll finish off you. Go. And yeah, to avoid that swordsman getting a hit on the alchemist, I'm going to do with the infantry first. And then I can focus on doing heals to get everyone back up to full next turn, I think. Okay. So the Cherrystone's going to break, but that's fine. Oh, he's dead. Not as well planned as I thought it was. I thought that unit would survive that hit. Clearly not. Alright. So, this knight is going to be there. Emmerich, I think, needs to move on top. Yep.
Lightning blast!
Blast. And he'll be able to heal up that damage, no problem. So now, move you. Actually, do you want to put the higher health unit in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I can do. I think the strategy to this map is just keep moving, no matter what. Don't get stuck and bogged down in a particular place. Now to heal, I want to put, let's see, heal 3 units. So, yeah, I think here has to be best. So, if it takes 300 per heal, I've got 4 heals left. Emmerich will probably be able to take out that Alchemist. 84, close enough. Yeah, has to be Emmerich first. Although, no, don't want to stick him in the river. That's bad. Bad strategy.
Lightning blast!
I can only imagine what's going through Mercival's head. Just like, come on, Emmerich, you know, we've not got all day. You're not going to catch up, so you're fine. And I suppose I could do another heal, but is it worth it? I think it might be worth it, actually. Just to guarantee a full health Emmerich plus Alchemist plus Infantry. There we go. And this Alchemist is going to go here to block up. There. Okay. Oh, and Emmerich's got his groove ready. Cool. Okay, so I don't necessarily care about the infantry being in the river this time because it finishes off this unit. Or it should do at least, as the game's nice to me. There we go. So we're going to move you as far forward as you can go. You are going to go as far as you can go. Oh, should have thought about that actually, but oh well. You know what? Emmerich needs to have everyone gathered around him anyway, so having the Alchemist in front might actually be easier. So you go there. You go there. Infantry, you're fine actually, because again, pikemen will never ever catch up. These look like gravestones to me, but I'm going to assume they don't have any significance because I've not heard anything about gravestones in particular. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll make an Elder Shield. Actually, should we make it this turn? Yes, we'll make it this turn.
This should protect us.
We get Groove ready for recharge afterwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this Alchemist needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this Alchemist needs to move over here. Okay. So everyone's in... No, don't enter. Everyone's in the range of the Cherrystone now. So now Emmerich goes here to talk to Old Mercy. You were speaking of a war? It was called the Great Dissonance. It was a monstrous, bloody struggle. So many died that there wasn't land enough to bury them. After a decade of conflict, a nation called Cacophony, acting in despair and desperation, sought to end the bloodshed once and for all. They brought something into the world. Something they couldn't control. Something evil. Not the Fell Gauntlet.
No.
No, a weapon of far greater power. Its name was Requiem. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Okay, okay. And that's the last one. I hope that's the last one. So you guys are stuck in the forest, so I don't need to worry about you. You, on the other hand, might get close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Still safe. Maybe saving the Cherrystone would have been a better idea, now that I think about it. That's fine. This doesn't seem like a particularly difficult mission, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, can't really complain. And nobody's getting hit by anything. So, yeah. Do I want to move my units forward? I don't think I do. I think having them here is actually fine. So we'll stick this full health Alchemist in the forest. So if they need to, next turn they can take out them. This Alchemist is going to stay here. Yeah, stay here. Nobody's going to be able to attack. So now Emmeric's going to move forward. That vampire might go for him, now that I think about it. But I've got Alchemist in reserve anyway, so... So, attack with you to do a crit. Okay, do a little tink back. This Alchemist can't reach anyone if I stay north, so I'm going to do a crit with you. Just because. Oh, huh? It does 103 no matter what. Weird. Oh, right. It's because that's technically river. So even the +2... Is it +2 defense? I guess it must be. +3 defense, rather. Yeah. So even with the +3 defense, it doesn't matter because it's still not enough. But it doesn't matter. 103. This should be easy guarantee. Okay. Now, I think we will keep this unit here. Just inside the safe zone of the crystal. Yeah, I thought they'd go for Emmerich. That's fine. Alchemist will take them out, no problem. Alright, so... yeah, 154. 60 to 43, that could mean the end of this knight unit, but it could hold them up for a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 86. And you can't go here. 90 with the crit though. Does more than Emmerich does. 38. 1, 2, 3. Right. Let's work it this way. We'll do the crit. Still survived, but wasn't expecting to die. So this unit is going to stay in the forest and crit this vampire unit. Strike him down with lightning like balls. Okay. Now, Emmerich is probably best staying there. So this alchemist is going to use this opportunity to heal. And yeah, Emmerich's going to stay put. The sword unit should suicide or at least move back. And then we'll keep pushing forward. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, not a particularly difficult mission. I mean, assuming you just keep moving forward. But it can be a bit of a thinky thing. So let's see, where does this pike unit go? Yeah. Moving forward's fine. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, so out of crit range at least. Diamond goes there. This alchemist. Do we want to sacrifice this alchemist? I mean, wouldn't be worst idea. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? We'll move the full health alchemist forward. Actually, we'll move both of them forward. Again, pikemen can't catch up, no matter what. Okay. So now, we've got to figure out the quickest way to break through these guys. 70, 77, 79, and 85. So if we suicide them... Right. Okay. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. So maximum range goes 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's gonna be one space away no matter what. 77. I'm just wondering whether it is worth it to suicide the knight. the infantry rather. Then this unit goes 26, 7, this goes 79. Yeah, you know what? Suicide the knight. Get the alchemist to take care of the archers. Then Emmerich attacks the pike unit. And we should be hunky-dory. So 1, 2, there. Attack from the road rather than the river. Okay. So now 70. Do you want to heal with this unit rather than do that? Right. Attack.
This should do the trick.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. 25. Yeah, you know what? That'll be fine. Zip zap. Alright, so the pikeman will suicide. That alchemist is already weak. I can spend the money on the heals now, think about it. So move Emmerich as far forward as we can go. Move alchemist as far. Actually, yeah, you know what? This alchemist will go behind Emmerich. And this one will go there. Heal. Everyone gets a nice boost. Yeah, this is fine. Absolutely fine. Okay. This should be the last thing to do. Yeah, and he's even got the statue in the background of the cutscene. The weapon?
Yes.
Yes. Requiem's creators sought to wield it just like any other weapon. Requiem, however, had its own ideas. Its creators realized their folly too late. They sought to destroy it, but its power had become much greater than their own. However, with a back-breaking effort, they did finally manage to banish it. But a high price was exacted. A sacrifice, made to seal away the darkness. Even so, Requiem was not weakened, merely contained, anchored to the soul of the Princess of Cacophony. Oh. It still sleeps, shackled inside the dragon's cradle, and the statue has changed. Look at that. Well then. And that's why the statues in Caesar's side missions are important, because they are the same statue. And now Felheim seeks this Requiem. Emmerich. I can't hear you. Mercival. Tell Mercia. Love. Oh. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, in a sense. Requiem. Most troubling. I need to return to camp and inform Mercia of this. I miss him so much.
My queen.
He loves you, Mercia. This Requiem, what are we going to do about it? Dad. He wouldn't have brought it up unless it was important. But right now, we have to focus on getting to Heavensong.
I agree.
I quite agree, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Then let's gather everybody. We'll leave first thing tomorrow. Oh. Victory! A rank? Oh. Man. It must literally be turn 21 or 22. Because there's no way it can be faster than that. Ah. And I was probably one space away from not being able to get that as well. Ah, well, I'll go back and S rank that, like I said. And at least it's an A rank and I get 3 stars. So, can't complain. Well, actually, I can complain because I'm doing it right now. But we'll move on, shall we? You can now play as Emmerich in the arcade. Awesome. And we've unlocked Cacophony in the Codex. Ooh, interesting. And there's no other side missions unlocked either. Okay. Well, alright. That was Act 3, Mission 2 completed.